Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker, and Sally, the upside down picker, and Nikki, the poplar picker. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
It's a new day. It's Friday. It's going to be lots of sales going on today. Lots of cha-chinging. I have a good feeling.
I hope so.
Just kidding.
I do.
I got a feeling.
Woo-hoo.
Morning, David. Good morning, Shantae. That didn't sound very
I know.
inspiring, did it?
No.
Heck, I'm trying to like motivate myself.
I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning to no rice.
Uh-oh.
I have no rice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and today's Friday of Lent too, so I can't eat meat. So today of all days, I really need some rice.
Yeah. Time to go to the stove.
Yeah, I don't want to though.
Get some rice. Well, I hope
You can't eat meat today?
No, it's Lent.
Oh. So you could eat meat. It's just that you are not going to.
She chooses
because
not to.
You're refraining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we eating?
We're not eating rice.
We're not eating rice.
No, I'm all out of rice. I eat rice like every day. I'm all out of rice. I gotta go to the store.
I ate waffles with peanut butter and syrup.
That sounds good. I would have some peanut butter if my dog didn't get a hold of it and chew the cover off of it and lick half of it out.
Oh my God.
Big jar of freaking peanut butter.
Locks on your cupboards.
Joy's having a big dog.
We're not eating Cheetos.
I'm just looking at this mountain of eyeglasses I've got to wrap and ship today.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you.
Did she ever end up buying them all or no?
She bought all that she made bids on. 35 pairs.
Oh, she did end up buying 35 pair. Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
I think that's a good problem to have.
Yeah. It's just going to take about an hour or two to wrap all. You got to put a piece of bubble wrap around every pair.
Yeah.
So
you'll live.
Plus, I got
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I've got like 70 pairs of glasses in there. I got to pick out all the ones that she bought.
Yeah.
So.
Again, good problem to have.
Yeah.
You made over $200.
It's gonna take me a little while. Oh
I
yeah.
don't feel sorry for you.
Good morning, Bridget. Good morning, Mother's Mustache.
Let's see.
Yeah, is it me or does Sally have a refreshing, positive, happy glow about her?
Oh, Jesus.
I feel good. and it's from not going to work, I think.
No.
That's what tells you.
No.
That tells you something.
Well, I went to sleep semi-early last night too, like around 10:30.
Yeah, you ditched us.
I know. I was like, I just can't stay up any later, and I'm gonna go in there and go to bed, and so that I can get up early. And I did, and I got up at like 6 o'clock this morning, and Went, took a shower, curled my hair, listened to some. Weird Al Yankovic has a new album out, and he's doing Hamilton polka. And so that's what I was listening to while I was in the shower in the bathroom this morning, was Hamilton polka. It was awesome. So, yeah.
Truth is, that guy's really a pretty good musician, you know, so.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
Weird
he
Al,
does.
He's been doing this for 40 years.
Yeah.
Doing, parodies. He's the
Yep.
master.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
I bought it on eBay. I like that one of his.
I
like the Amish Paradise. That's one of my favorites.
Mm.
Because I love that song, Gangster's Paradise. I just love the sound of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so and then he
That's
does the
Coolio.
Amish. Or the Amish.
Coolio. Sing that.
Coolio.
Yeah.
And remember what movie that went with?
What movie?
With that, huh?
What movie was that?
It was the one with Michelle Pfeiffer where she went to the school, almost like
Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
I actually seen that one before I seen whatever it's called with almost what's that guy's name? James Edward Almost, or something like that. And that's a good movie too. But yeah, kind of on the same lines,
Yeah, it was I mean that's actually a really good song.
It's a really good. It's really good. It's a really good parody. He did a great job. And I like that polka beat, and it's like there's like several different beats to it. So because they switch it up, so and his rapping is awesome.
You wouldn't. I like a lot of different types of music, but that's one thing most people don't know about me is that I actually like hip hop, rap. I like a lot of that music. And I like music with a beat, with a good beat to it. And most people don't. They don't realize that about me, but I like that. I like that kind of music.
Me too.
That's what I grew up with. I grew up with Curtis Blow and Lisa and the Colt Jam and so yeah, I like all that kind of stuff.
Dance Factory.
Dance Factory.
Isn't that what one of them's called? Dance Factory.
I don't think so. I ain't never heard of that before.
What is it called? Why am I saying that? Dance, and that's what just popped into my head was Dance Factory.
I have no idea why that would pop into your head. I don't know what that is.
I know it's nothing. That's why.
There you go.
CNC Music Factory. That's what it is.
Yeah, I used to love CNC Music Factory.
All I was thinking was Dance Factory.
What did they sing?
Gonna Make You Sweat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. No calls this morning. So, right back.
Apparently, they didn't get the memo.
Good morning.
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 It's a great morning in the neighborhood. So I'm just doing my relist. So I did get I was challenged yesterday by Summer, and I did get I got 32 listings up yesterday.
Awesome.
Good God
Well done.
almighty.
I punched them out. Got it done.
That's great.
You know
No, we
what?
still haven't found out who she is.
I am pissed at myself this morning
Uh-oh.
because I canceled an order about a month ago
Now you found it?
for an item that I couldn't find in my inventory. And this morning, when I'm looking for something else,
You can find it.
I found it.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
I hate that when that happens.
crap, just took a hit on my account.
Yeah. And it's been here the whole freaking time. Yep.
Been there, done that.
There it is. In bubble wrap, labeled. Why didn't I look there? It's stupid.
Frickin', yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So should I email the original buyer, or should I send a message to the original buyer
No.
saying, "Hey, I'm the big dummy who couldn't find this, and now I have it again. You can buy it now."
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because you already got the ding.
Yeah, but I can sell it.
I mean, you
But
could try it.
And you might be able to call eBay back and ask them to take the ding off.
No, they won't do that.
No.
You don't think so?
I should just mail it to them.
No.
Here you go. I'm the big dummy who.
No.
Don't do that.
Not if it's been that long.
Yeah,
If it was
but
like a couple days ago, yeah, but not if it's been that long.
if it sits in my inventory for another couple of months, every time I look at it now, I'm going to be, there it is again.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
Why is my refrigerator not running?
Because
I
it
was just
doesn't
going
have
to call
legs.
you and ask you if your refrigerator was running.
My mom used to do that when they were kids. They would call like the little dime store or whatever and ask if they had Sir Walter Riley in a can, and they'd say
Yeah.
yes. And we let him out. I was like, oh yeah, Mom, he was such a rebel.
That was the best thing. Like, I love to prank call people.
Oh my gosh.
I, like, in my spare time, that's what I did as a child.
Nice.
And it was great when you had, friends over or whatever. You could just sit in your room, and because we had that super long cord,
Yeah.
My
And-
mom used to think it was hilarious that she used to tell me about when they were kids, and they used to call up stores and ask if they had Prince Albert in a can.
That's
And
what
she
it was.
thought, and she thought that was the funniest thing ever. And I was like, what in the hell are you talking about, Mom? Why is that so funny? Until I found Prince Albert in a can at an auction one time. I was like, it was just like a couple years ago. And I was like, dang it, I wish my mom was here so I could tell her, I understand now,
She knows, Nikki. She knows.
Yeah. I'm like, dang it, why is my fridge not running?
Yeah, seemed like when I was a kid, every pipe smoker that I knew, we called them up and said, "Hey, you got Prince Albert in a can?" And it usually didn't work out because by the time that joke got around to me doing it, the pipe
They'd hung
smoker
up
had
on you.
already been called like 20 times by kids.
Oh,
Oh, this is a kid. Ha ha ha. What's your name? Don't you have anything better to do? Why don't you go out and play?
I remember Johnny. I think Johnny called. No, it wasn't Johnny. It was somebody else. Somebody else had called 911 because their parents wouldn't give them what they wanted or something.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Actually, I think that was Stephen and Harvey.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
We
And
used to call up the.
yeah.
We used to
Go
call
ahead.
up the. We used to call up the zoo and ask if Mr. Lion was there. Just dumb stuff. It's like, God, were we dumb? I found some rice.
Yay!
Yay!
I can
The
eat
world
now.
the world is not
Rice,
ending.
baby.
It's not the same rice.
Rice, baby.
It's not the same rice I eat, but it's rice.
It's not that one that you didn't like, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, that's good.
But I don't know if I should be eating it because you're not supposed to eat gravy because it's meat based. This is chicken flavored rice.
Chicken is a meat.
Yeah. So I probably shouldn't be
I
honest.
mean, what's going to happen? Are you going to go to hell or something?
Yeah, no. And I got some.
I mean,
corned beef
is it like you're just limiting yourself because you
It's.
I mean, I don't really understand the reasoning.
I'm Catholic,
Right.
and
You give
it's
up
Lent, and you give up meat on Friday for Lent. It's like a sacrifice. You know, you're
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's just something you're supposed to do.
Does that mean I can't go to the fish fry tonight?
No, fish isn't meat. You can eat fish. That's one thing I
Fish
love
is
about
too
Lent.
meat?
No, it's fish.
Wow, who made up these rules? Because I want to talk to them.
The Pope.
This does not seem right, Nikki. Why is it because Jesus loved fish, so fish is not a meat? Is that the reasoning there?
I don't understand it.
Well, that's
I
like
don't either, because fish is a meat.
one time I ate meat
Y'all
and
know the real reason?
What?
oh boy.
Well,
Give us your
Your infinite wisdom.
your educated opinion, oh mighty Todd.
well, I'm not sure y'all deserve it now because y'all are
Oh,
like being snooty tooties.
Alrighty then.
It was a couple of 100 years ago now that the Portuguese had a glut of fish. So they asked the Pope to make a new rule that you could only eat fish on Fridays for your meat. And so the Pope did, and that became part of Catholic tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cindy Rosen said it's not red meat. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're only talking red meat. So chicken, you can eat white meat chicken, and that's fine.
You can't eat chicken, no.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Alana says I prefer Taco Tuesday.
Who does?
Bye, Bridget. Have a great day.
Hi, Bridget.
They're gonna let me out of the house today, so
Good.
watch out.
You take your medicine?
Nope. Nope. I'll be drug free.
Oh, who? Oh, Ansley. Ansley's leaving.
Oh, bye, Ainsley.
Bye, Ansley. Probably too late, but bye, Ansley.
Where is she going?
I don't know.
How dare she leave us?
No. Yeah, I mean, and it doesn't have to make sense to me, but you know, I was not grown up, or I was not grown up. I was not raised. Let me act like I've had at least one English class in my life. I was not raised, you know, that religion, so of course I don't really know much about it.
So I wonder if that means, because I was actually thinking about going to have a steak today. So I wonder if there won't be very many people at the steakhouse.
I don't
That
know.
sounds so good.
It
That
does.
just sounds delicious.
That's what I picked for dinner last night. Was steaks out on the grill when it was snowing.
Holy moly.
I think I want to have a filet mignon.
Mm. With the baked potato.
Yeah.
Dry.
My husband did wonder though if frog legs are considered a meat. I said yes, that would be considered.
That's just
Yeah.
cool. The little frogs running around in wheelchairs so somebody steals their legs.
He's like, but it's seafood night and they're serving them. I'm says they're serving ribs too on seafood night. You don't see me eating those. Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and see if we can go to the steakhouse. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Just kidding.
What'd you say?
Sender.
I said sinner.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
I'll just go to confession.
Yeah.
And I'll be all
Confession
right.
tomorrow, and it'll be all right. All will be forgiven.
That's not the way that works. At least it's not supposed to work that way.
Right.
Really? Because that's exactly what I thought it was.
I know everybody thinks that. Oh man, it must be nice being Catholic.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Catholic wedding take forever. You ever been to a Catholic wedding? Oh my goodness.
I had a Catholic wedding.
It take like 2 hours.
I went to a Catholic funeral once, and it was like stand up, sit down, kneel, stand
Yeah.
up, sit down, kneel, stand up, sit down, kneel. I was
You're
like, oh my gosh, they really get their exercise in here, don't they?
That's because they're trying to keep the rest of the congregation from ending up in a casket too.
Aerobics on a Sunday. I get your cardio in.
And then like the priest would say something, and then the whole congregation would say something, and I'm like, okay, I don't have a you know, like a book to show me what I need to say when I need to say it. Like I don't know my lines.
Oh my God.
That's where the missile comes in. There's a missalette in the pew, and you should be able to follow along with the mass in that.
My mom used to hate taking me to Catholic churches, weddings, and stuff because I'd be like, "Is this over yet? Can we go?" Jelly beans in my mouth and just to shut me up.
About a year ago, we went to a Lutheran funeral, and that is way faster than a Catholic funeral. And I was like, and then we went downstairs, and this Lutheran church the women of the church just put on this big spread, and it was so good. And my dad says, yeah, these women of this church are just awesome. You know, they always put on a good spread and blah, blah, blah. And I says, Dad, why in the hell didn't you raise me Lutheran? I said, the mass is a hell of a lot faster. I said, we get all this good food afterwards. He gave me a dirty look. So we should have been Lutherans, Dad. Yeah, he wasn't impressed.
Certifs a lot says mass in Latin could be nice. I have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah.
Bridget says my fiance's brother is a priest in Niagara Falls, and I was shocked at the services. I'm a Baptist, and it's just different. Yeah, it's just going to that one funeral. That was like
That was enough for you.
That was like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy compared to
It's
what
just-
we were raised with, you know?
It's just more ceremonial, you know.
Yeah.
Which in a lot of ways, I mean, there's some stuff that Catholics do that I don't really believe in. I mean, I think priests should be able to be married, you know, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it's just more of a ceremonial mass than. And then like about 6-7 years ago, the Catholic religion like changed up the whole entire mass. Everything that you say to the priest is like totally different now, worded differently. So it's like everything I said my whole entire life has now just been switched around, and it's said completely different. And it's like the first few times at mass, I was like,
Like you didn't know your lines either, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Just being raised differently and,
Yep.
you know. Cindy says I wanted to be Catholic when I was younger because I liked the word catechism.
That's funny. Yeah, but it sucked having to go to catechism every Sunday when the rest of the family went out to eat for breakfast. They'd go out for breakfast at the Moose Club while I was at catechism.
Yeah, that would suck.
You've been hit by some low balls, Alana?
Oh boy. Tell me you need to get some support.
Mm.
Tell them they need better underwear.
Shoot, they don't even open until 4. That's gonna be too late.
Who don't open till 4?
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh.
Got Longhorn. You got a Longhorn?
I don't think so.
They open at 11 here. Longhorn Steak Roadhouse does. Or no, not Longhorn. Outback.
Morning, Sharky Mom deals.
I don't think there's an Outback.
Violet Lemon, guess I didn't phrase that right.
Let's see what else we can do here.
What about Golden Corral? They have steak.
Yeah.
No. Golden Corral, yum.
No, I don't want to go to Golden Corral.
We don't have a Golden Corral. Thanks for that, Lori.
We don't go to ours too much. Not the one we used to do.
Yeah,
oh my God, I would eat there all the time if we had one here.
If I have my choice of buffets, it's going to be Chinese.
Yeah, we have a Chinese buffet too.
Oh, I love Chinese buffets, especially when they have all the seafood out. That's the only time I get to eat it.
The casino has Thursday and Friday is seafood night, but Friday is seafood plus prime rib. Seafood featuring prime rib. But we're not going there tonight. We went there the last 2.
Doesn't
Fridays.
Red Lobster do steaks?
Yeah.
Maybe we can go to Red Lobster. Maybe I'll do that.
I love their biscuits.
Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. Oh, you little shit.
That's right, Sir Thirst a lot.
Come on.
I've only been to Texas Roadhouse like once or twice because Texas Roadhouse is always so full.
Mm-hmm.
My husband hates going there because it's like you gotta wait for your You got to wait to be seated, and he hates going to places that you have to wait to be seated.
Yeah, we like Outback.
Here. Well, hurry up. Oh, you don't want it?
Have the
Okay.
steak and shrimp and all you can eat shrimp, all cooked all different ways. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll try that because I think she has an appointment at 1 and one at 2, so maybe we'll just go to Red Lobster.
I love Red Lobster. Anywhere I can get seafood, I don't care. I love seafood. I could eat fish and crab every day of my life.
Bubba Gumps. They have a lot of places, but they have this. It's like a coconut shrimp, and it is amazing. And I've tried it different places, and they don't make it the same as Bubba Gumps. So
We don't have a Bubba Gumps anymore. We used to have one here. It was inside the Kings Island, the amusement park here.
Mm-hmm.
And when they changed over from to Paramount, from Paramount to whoever owns it now, Cedar Point, whatever, they took that out. I was like, that's the reason I went. Because when you live 5 minutes from an amusement park, after a while, it's just, it's not.
Right. It's just
different when you were a kid and you can go every day, but
you thought it was cool. Yeah.
We might go once a year now, maybe if that, once every couple of years. They jacked the prices up so high in them places anymore. You can't even afford a slice of pizza.
No.
Like
You gotta
$8
take your
for a
own.
piece of pizza. I'm like, well, good Lord, I go buy a whole pizza for $5.99.
Yeah. You gotta take your own food and go out to the car and eat.
You have a meal pass that you can get, but you're only allowed 2 meals throughout the day, and you're only allowed to hit 2 different places. It's either La Rosa's or Chick-fil-A or something like that. I was like, well, what if I don't want those?
Listing challenge later? Yeah, possibly. Yeah. I plan on getting 30 listings up today. Again, I'm gonna try and keep that going.
I'm working on 10 right now. Once I get my photos edited, I can bulk list 10 of them.
Fishing and Picking says, if you like food, become a Baptist. We never go hungry.
Yeah, Baptists have casseroles the size of the church.
Well, I'm Italian, so I never go hungry
I know,
either.
me and Kim are going.
Kind of like that church lady on Saturday Night Live. You brought a bowl of green beans, and I brought a casserole for 80. That's special.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yes.
get down.
Well, now this buyer is just weird. She bought every one of my Halston glasses but one.
Oh, my eggs expired on the 2nd. Dang it.
Well, you were just batting 1,000 today.
Hey, that's what happens when you don't go grocery shopping a lot.
Bingo. Cool it. You guys are nuts. Sir Thrifts a Lot says, I've gained 10 pounds back while listening to you guys in the morning. Well, that's good. Glad we could help you with that. Hey.
As a lot of us did with the Cheeto challenge. Bags of Cheetos to find that special one.
Oh, really? My gosh. Go on. Crazy. That's Ringo.
He's in a rambunctious mood. What?
He's always in a rambunctious mood.
Hello?
They'll have fun today. They'll get to go outside and be outside today, so.
All right.
Dill pickle. What are you? You stay out of the trash can.
Yeah.
Knucklehead. Yes, you. Yeah, he's a cutie, all right. Full of piss and vinegar. I gotta get him fixed.
Oh boy.
You gotta get fixed and go lay down. Go on. Yeah, I don't know that I would have all the 3 dogs. I don't know. It's a lot. Good morning, Pappy. But they're good buddies. They're good friends, and they're always there for you.
You can make pepperoni pizza and take the pepperoni off.
Yeah, I didn't watch that Fishing and Picking. Of course, I don't have cable, but I probably could have found it on my Fire Stick or something. But yeah, I didn't watch that.
What was it?
6-part series on Waco last month.
Oh.
I've seen that being advertised. I never watched it either.
Bridget says she goes to the auctions 2 to 3 times a week in the summertime.
Me too. Love auctions.
Bingo. It's like a bunch of leftovers from estate cleanouts.
Yeah. We have one where there's an estate company. He has estate sales, and then he brings all of his stuff to the auction the week after. And this one time, I don't know if I ever told you guys the story before, but there's a mentally challenged kid that works at the auction, and he loves hats, snapback hats and whatever, those kind of hats. Anyways, well, I was at the estate auction, the estate sale, and he had this big, huge, like waist-high box full of hats, right? And he wanted like $2 or $3 a piece or whatever for them. Or maybe it was like $4 a piece. I can't remember. But anyways, I asked him if I bought them all, if he'd give me a better deal. I said, I'll buy the whole entire box. And he said no. And I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just buy them at the auction next week. Well, anyways, like 3 weeks went along and these hats never showed up at the auction. I was like, son of a gun, you know? And so I was waiting like 3 weeks for these stupid hats to show up. They finally showed up, and the auctioneer ended up bidding against me and bidding on them for this kid, because he always helps him out, you know, and stuff. And he pays him, but he likes to buy him stuff once in a while, you know, that he really likes.
Right.
And and I was like, crap, you know. And I knew why he was buying them, for this kid, you know. And so then I stopped bidding, and I was like, crap, I've been waiting this long for these hats. You know, my husband's like, well, why didn't you just bid for them? And I says, I'm not going to be the asshole that outbid the slow kid. You know, I was like, yeah, right. Kind of jerk would they think I was? See, I missed out on the hats. The guy's a real jerk, the estate guy. You know, he won't give you no deals on nothing, you know. But it doesn't bother me because, like I said, I always usually see him at the auction with, like, the next week. But I prefer the on-site auctions, though.
Violet Lemon says she outbid a little girl on Barbies once.
Mm-hmm.
They were Batman and Barbies, and I won them. Yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do this year, is do some estate auctions, farm auctions.
Yeah.
You know, in this community, especially right now when the weather's getting to be better, they'll start popping up. So I'm going to start going to those. I should have done a mail call this morning. I sold 3 things, but I didn't have time to do it this morning. So hopefully with the 30 listings a day, hopefully I'll be able to get more sales and get back on my mail call again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Got my race. 16 minutes, I'll be able to eat.
Yay!
Well, maybe I should throw some of these mushrooms in there. That looks good.
Mushrooms and rice?
Yeah.
Some of that queso, that cheese queso, put that with your rice. Oh, it's good.
Am I robotic?
No.
Oh, okay.
So nobody got no Mr. Robot.
Como.
Dork.
Big old
Who's a dork?
I don't know.
Back pedal, back pedal, back.
I don't remember who I was calling a dork.
Oh,
I gotta wrap that stupid Corningware. There's 5 pieces. I'm like, I don't want to do it.
that's what my dad was asking last night. He's like, "So, do you do like dishes or anything?" And I said, "Truthfully, no. I try to stay away from that as far away from dishes as I possibly can."
Coffee mugs is about as
Yeah.
much glassware as I will do.
Yep.
The only reason why I picked those up was because it was on a free table.
Well, I mean, that's a
And
good reason to pick it up.
And it was the blue cornflower
Oh, yeah.
Corningware.
Hold on a second. Is it me or is Lori robotic?
Talk, Lori. I don't know, but she's doing the robot right now.
How's that? Is that better? Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
You're a little glitchy.
Yeah.
Okay.
My furnace just kicked on. I'm picking that up.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It's kind of funny though. We've done YouTube and chatting so long we can understand the robotic person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
understood
even
what you
You're
said.
robotic, but you're not that bad.
Even Todd's a little bit robotic.
Really?
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, not to me.
Oh.
Nope, you're not full on cyborg
Is
yet.
that robotic?
No. Just annoying.
Did you see Grandma? Did you see Grandma Wrinkles put in? She says, "I put in my notice at work today. Next week is my last week. We are moving, and I am trying.
Good job.
we are moving, and I'm trying to rework my inventory system. So I'm thankful for the time off.
Absolutely.
Freedom. 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 Oh.
Man.
Well, now we know why he because he can't sing.
Don't give up your day job.
Oh my gosh.
You're a visitor.
That's awesome though, Grandma Wrinkles.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Maggie. I am hoping to have inventory changed over by the time we move, and I won't be working again until the fall. So I have the summer to yard sale. Woohoo!
Oh, that sounds fun.
And you have the summer to make enough money so that you don't have to go back to work.
Yeah, maybe you won't even have to go back to work.
Yeah, you could grow your business and you won't even have to go back.
That would be awesome.
Unless you want to.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Some people actually like to go to work.
Or, you could even, instead of doing full time, you could just go, part time.
I am actually missing work myself.
Are you?
Every once in a while, yeah, I get that where I'm like, maybe I want a job. And then I'm like, no. Then a little while later, I'll be like, no, what are you thinking?
Yeah, she said that's my hope.
In the winter times, I think about it. But in the summertime, I don't even think about it.
Well, I think in the wintertime things kind of slow down for you. You're not you're not, you don't have an office every day to go to, and you don't have, so if I could get it built up a little, I wouldn't, because I'm living with my daughter and taking care of my grandson while she works. So it would be great just to eBay. Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah. Violet Lemon says, I miss my patients, but not the politics and unjust healthcare system.
yeah. Isn't she a nurse?
I think so. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the way that I feel. I really got a bad taste in my mouth with the last company that I worked for, and they were just, it wasn't about the patients, it was about the money, and I know you have to have that money aspect when you're running a business, but you do have to be some kind of, you do have to have that person, uh, that mindset of, these are your patients, and you gotta make sure that they're taken care of too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's the problem. Moved into
when they want you to do immoral things just to get a sale,
Yeah.
that's not cool. That's risking your license and all of that.
Yeah.
Hi, Craig Murray. He said, "Hey Todd, nice vintage Pioneer turntable. Good find."
Yeah, that was a really good find. Medicare is fraud ram, and that was the thing too. Is the company that I work for? It's a nationwide company, and so basically, I set up all these machines on these people, and then they decided they weren't going to. When they originally set it up, they were setting them up on Medicare because they were paying the best money out. And then Medicare decided, no, we're not paying those rates. And so basically that company stopped taking Medicare, which I thought was crap, because what are you going to do with all these machines that I set up?
Yeah.
It was just is a big mess. So I'm a school bus driver, and I have kids I have drove to school every day since they started, and some have already graduated. I'm over it. I'm ready to move on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time to do something different.
I've thought of being a school bus driver before, and then I thought, oh my God, driving a bus with all those other people's kids. Ugh. Kids that you can't beat.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Or I should say, kids that know that you can't beat them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I always told my kids, you guys knew I would spank you, so you didn't act like that. I didn't have to spank you. You guys knew I would. Yeah.
You have to have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
I think they draw straws at our bus garage for the kids that are going to be picked up here where I live, because they're such heathens. Whenever it's a short straw gets this route, they're like, oh, man.
I always liked driving the handicap bus because they always had to have an aide go along to help, So those kids were always with two adults on the bus. Yeah, it was much more well behaved.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think there should be an aide on every bus. I understand they can't afford it, whatever, but yeah, there should be an aide on every bus.
Yeah. Well, back when I first started bus driving, if you were a certified teacher, you actually had the school's permission to yank a kid off the bus and give him a spanking.
Ah,
When they got to school, you know, you had to have
yeah.
another teacher, adult witness or whatever, but you could just say, okay, little Johnny, when we get to school, we're going to go to the principal's office. No! Well, you shouldn't put gum in her hair, you big dummy.
Yeah.
Grandma Wrinkles says you wouldn't believe all the parents that claim their kids would never do that.
Oh, yeah.
I would never say that because I know my children, they would do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, Sir Thrifts a lot. That our school system has one adult rider on every bus. That's nice.
I got called one day because my daughter got into it with some little boy on the bus who kept picking on her. I think it's because he liked her. And he kept saying, give me my pencil. She's like, I didn't take your pencil. She's probably about 10 or 11. And he kept poking at her and prodding at her. She had a water bottle, and she just got up and waylaid him with that water bottle. And they called me to pick her off the bus, and Lacey came off the bus, and the bus driver says, well, what are you going to do about it? I looked at Lacey. I said, did you start it? She said, no. I said, did you finish it? She said, yes. I said, come home. Let's go.
Yeah. Yep. You're still scratchy, Lori.
So that's probably my washer running here. I'll shut this. And it's picking up the washer, I think. It's making my audio scratchy.
Oh my God, Todd! There is no way at this school now you'd be able to give a kid a spanking. Todd,
Oh, I know.
It'd be awesome, though.
the school that Brandon goes to, like when he was like in like kindergarten or whatever, I go on field trips with him, you know, because they get parents to do it. Anyway, there was a kid where the parent must have forgot to sign the permission slips, and then they won't let him go on the field trip. So he's like rolling around on the sidewalk, just, you know, having this tantrum, hysterical. They can't even touch the kid. They gotta like call the parents and stand around the kid in a circle while he's having a tantrum. They can't even like lead him off by the arm or anything.
That's
And then
terrible.
then they call the parent and they'll be like, well, your kid's, you know, like flipping out, whatever term they use for it. You got to come and get your kid then.
Does that sound better?
No.
No.
You're glitchy.
You might have to restart.
You might have to refresh.
Yeah. I'll go out and come back in.
Okay.
Sounded like we usually do.
Yeah.
You can finish your laundry. It's not your washer.
It's funny, they put fake cameras on the buses once to try to make the kids think they were being watched. And the kids figured it out pretty quick. Oh, those aren't even working.
There's no wires there.
A big camera with a little blinking light on it.
Yeah. I will say this, because we drop our kid off and pick them up. I don't even know why the hell they run school buses. I would say more than half of the kids are picked up and dropped off. I can't believe that many people get out of work, because we're not all eBay sellers up here. But I mean, I'll go there. A kid gets out of school at like 3:25. If you go there at 3:20, you can't find a parking spot in the parking lot. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, there's so many after-school activities for kids now. Parents do that a lot just to...
Yeah.
Just to get them to their baseball practice or their ballet class or whatever.
When we lived in town, we always lived too close to the school. They had to walk, so we always gave them a ride. But when we moved out here in the country, they got a bus ride.
When Jim was a little boy, he used to get beat up on the bus. So he said, yeah, I won't make my kid ride the bus until he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Brandon's like ready, but we're like, oh, it's so easy. We'll just drop you off. It's cool. You know what I mean? But anyway.
How's my sound now?
Good.
Better.
Thank you, Alana. It's super short in the back. Got the disconnection. It's
Where's your curlers at?
like super short in the back.
Oh my god.
Are you laughing at my hair, Jim?
No, this person tries to drive this farm tractor onto a pontoon boat to like float it across a lake. So they get the farm tractor up on the pontoon boat, and then the pontoon boat rolls. So the farm tractor just falls off the pontoon.
But he does
boat.
drive it. License great. He gets it on there, and you think it's like, wow, it's way overloaded, but he might make it. No, he's not gonna make it.
Jim tried to do something kind of stupid like that. His friend talked him into picking up this. It was like an Argo. Anyway, it's like one of these six-wheel things that float on this island, on this big lake in the fall. So they go, they pick it up, but they have Jim's pontoon boats loaded with this Argo, which is pretty heavy, plus an ATV. And something happened, and then you had, what, like 6 or 8 guys, too? The pontoon boat's overloaded, and did a wave come over the front?
No, they went up front to see how low it was in the water.
Oh,
They
and
had
then
to go check it out. Well, I had 5 guys. I'm a 6th guy running the motor in the back with a tiller. And when they went up front, all of a sudden the back of my boat motor comes out of the water and it goes, wee! Because it brought my what the hell is going on? Because I'm not sinking yet. It takes a while for your brain to process. If the rear end's out of the water, the front end must be underwater. So that's what's going on. So all of a sudden, this guy's running at me, with look of fear, running back to the back into my pontoon boat. I'm like, oh my God, no. So then they all come to the back of the boat. Now it makes the back end sink, and all the water is rushing down. Now the boat motor goes underwater.
Oh my God.
I'm holding onto the railing, but it only held it in momentarily because the water ran underneath the railing and got out. The side panels of the thing. But I was wet up to my crotch. That's how high the water was in a pontoon boat.
Oh my gosh.
So we finally, I get these people to the middle. I'm like, just stay that F right there. Do not effing move. Nobody side. Some of them are laughing. I'm like, wipe that stupid grin off your face. So then I go, and then one guy's talking to another guy. I go, hey, hand me one of them life jackets. He goes, oh, yeah. And he's he's recanting what happened with the other guy, like chalk talking. I said, no, hand me one of those effing life jackets. Write the F now.
And what was the temperature?
The water was 41 degrees.
Oh my God.
And a guy just died there yesterday or the day before on that same lake.
Yeah. Just
went through the ice. I thought Poplar Island, where we were headed, the same island we were headed to pick this stuff up, but we were on the return trip. He was doing work on a house on that same island, and he died.
Wow.
So, and the reason I knew the temperature of water is because on the way up there, they had on the radio the fishing report, and the guy happened to be talking about fishing that it's Lac-Mead is there. He happened to be talking about fishing the lake and said, yeah, the temperature on the water temperature today is 44 degrees. So we would have lasted about 5 minutes in the water.
Yeah, even though that doesn't sound very cold, I mean,
yeah,
you have to really watch.
Colder? No, it's probably the
fall. Probably in the 50s.
Oh, was.
The air temperature won't matter. You'll die 70 degree water. I think you got like maybe 45 minutes in 70 degree water, but you'll die of hypothermia in 70 degree water because it's trying to bring your body temperature down to 70 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But 40, yeah, I mean, you got like 10 minutes maybe.
Could have been like that Titanic scene, holding onto the door.
Yeah, you just go numb and then.
Yeah, I can see Jim out in the middle of the water holding onto something and blowing a whistle. Like that movie.
We had there was no furniture on the pontoon boat. It was just a flat deck. We had this 6-wheeler Argo thing and the 4-wheeler that we used to drag it out of the where it was parked on that island. So we had these 2 vehicles. We're on the thing. I mean, the deck of the pontoon boat was maybe 2 inches out of the water when normally it's like over a foot out of the water. That's how overloaded it was.
Is that the same one that had the wing catcher and it stood straight up? Yeah. Well, you had a lot of bad luck with the pontoon boat.
I did a lot of adventures with it.
Here, put it in this, Sally.
Yeah, he had one where he was bringing it in before winter in the fall of the year, kind of late, and it was windy, and he came around this like point in the lake, and the wind caught it and got underneath it and stood it straight up in the air, which I didn't know you could do.
I would park it at my dad's house, and when I put it away for the winter, I would leave the deck furniture on the shore covered up at his house, so then I didn't have to deal with it on the trailer. So I would clear off the whole boat, so it was just an open deck. What happened was the wind caught it like a sheet of plywood and picked the boat right up. I thought it was going to go over.
Dang.
That was the same boat.
Makes you want to go boating with Jim, hey?
Some stupid boating tricks too. Oh, that big old dark cloud, that's no problem. And then the lightning struck on the shore about 5 feet from the boat. And I'm like,
ooh, yeah, that's
man, that was loud. Let's get out of here.
I need up more.
I'll be right back.
all right.
Yeah, and then this rope tied up at the dock, it's still a good rope. It's only 2 years old. And you go in the dock house and get a sandwich, and you look out the window and your boat's floating out in the middle of the lake. Oh, how did that rope break? Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I've done. So I have to get in my pickup, drive all the way to the other side of the lake, get in my boat from the shore where it washed up, drive it back to the dock, and then fortunately I caught a ride around to go get my pickup.
Oh, my Lord.
Fun times, boats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
Back.
You're back.
Is the word stiletto spelled with 2 L's or 1 L? Like stiletto shoe?
I think 2 L's.
2 L's?
Or is it 2 T's?
There's
Maybe it's like L and 2 T's.
There's a 2-0.
Just throw in all the consonants you can. And
But make sure it ends with a vowel.
How do you spell stiletto?
Okay, you ready? Got 2 T's. It's S-T-I-L-E-T-T-O.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
1 L.
Like spaghetti-o. Baguette.
those crazy Italians putting their words in our language.
I know.
So like when you go to a foreign country and the people there don't have the courtesy to speak English.
Now you're doing better.
Yeah, that happened to us when we went to Great Britain last summer. Couldn't understand a word they were saying.
They have a British version of that show Shameless. And
I can't
it's
watch
unwatchable.
it. No.
You can't understand what the hell they're saying. They don't have subtitles.
You can't watch it, Tara?
The British version of it. I love Shameless. So I'm like, well, I'll watch the British version of it, but they have like this thick Cockney accent. I mean, I can't half of what they're saying. I'm like, this is too hard to listen to. No, I love the American version. I tried watching
I haven't seen the British one.
hard. I think it was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is or not. I did try to watch it.
Yeah.
Because it isn't even like a normal British accent. Like, because I've watched, what's the one where they strip or whatever, and they have a little bit of that Cockney accent, but you can still get the movie. But this is like really thick. They're really hard to understand.
Yeah, I can't hardly understand them whenever it's so thick.
Yeah, there were a bunch of times I had to rewind Downton Abbey because I couldn't understand what did they say.
No.
I still need to watch that.
I don't like, yeah, you know, like when you're in a situation where somebody has a really thick accent, you don't understand what they said, and then you say what, and then they look at you, so you don't want to say what a second time, so then you just pretend you heard what they said.
Oh yeah. That was my game for a long time because, you know, I didn't know that I mean, I had an idea that I was like halfway deaf, but I didn't know for sure.
No.
And I just could not ever hear people, like ever. I was always saying what. And then, like, you know, I could say it 2 or 3 times and still wouldn't be able to. Why are you boxing me in? I'm not going to be able to get out. Those are what? Oh. Oh, great. That's a good place for them.
The last thing But no, I'll be honest, large family bus, I don't have regular.
Well, hold on a second and I'll look and see what that's going to cost.
36 people watching. Bridget in the chat who makes videos. Goes up there now.
Got a bunch of large ones out there. Pretty.
There's a lot of auctions and stuff, so look up to his channel. Do it because Nikki said to do it. Yeah, Bridget, I did. I just have to. Now they said it's probably going to be the end of April before it gets through. So I'm going to that. Really and truly, I never cared about being monetized. I mean, I was monetized before, but I never really did anything for me. But it was like when they did this thing of like, we're going to take your monetization so you get 10,000 lifetime views. And then and then when they did the thing with, they never monetized me to help my monetization because they changed the rules again and made us go 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. It became like a challenge.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
To win. Like they dared me.
There you go.
But my daughter's phone is sitting there charging by my phone.
Oh my god.
Really? The violet lemon? Even
Well,
people
if you don't
with.
have your sub.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If
Yeah,
you have
you
your
don't-
sub, you don't have your hours.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I don't have the subs. I have plenty of hours.
Yes, everybody listening, there's 36 people listening. If you're not subscribed to Valerie, pick her, subscribe to her too. And while you're at it, Sally and Todd and Tara and Lori, they all make videos. And me too.
Yeah. I think that was a big mistake on their part because I mean they got to be losing money with with all the ads that they played before. They got to be losing money. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
I stumbled across a letter from the CEO last night looking at stuff. I don't even know how I came
The
across it.
CEO of what?
YouTube.
Oh, really?
And she's talking about how, well, these are all the changes. We're all excited about 2018, your normal stuff. But then she's talking about how, some people learned a new word, demonetization. But we're looking for new ways, to help you get your views up and help you through super chat and putting a thing on your page for donation for you to raise money instead of getting it through being monetized. I'm like, really? That's how you're going to monetize your videos now by chat? I mean, oh my God, yeah.
So you want me to take it out of the other box, huh?
You know.
So you want me to take it out of the other box? So I'm not sending 2 boxes?
No, send 2 boxes if it.
Huh?
We'll send 2 boxes if it doesn't cost too much more for weight.
8 pounds, 11 ounces.
How much?
8 pounds, 11 ounces.
Nikki might have got it.
What?
Oh.
What'd I get?
I don't know.
I heard your phone buzz.
He heard your phone buzzing.
Go wash your hands.
Oh no, that was a text.
On a sale.
It's not my hands.
Because ours
what'd you do? Put it on your
I don't know
pants
what
or
it is,
something?
but it's not my hands. I don't know where it's coming from.
If somebody ever says, "Do you smell my hands?" Do not.
Yeah, don't do that.
I gotta get the smell out of my nose.
Yeah. If somebody says, "Smell my hands," do not do it. It's a trap.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
Freezing your hair.
What's the matter, Valerie?
I'm watching this video.
Oh.
On the ah!
I thought I was on mute. I'm sorry. What are you screaming for?
I was watching this video that had the tractor on it. It was on a pontoon. Yeah, I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
At the end, you think he's gonna make it, but then he doesn't.
It totally looks like it.
In a big family, you learn quickly not to smell my finger. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he went to go find a box in the garage. He comes back in and I smell something like chemicals. And he's like,
It's not me.
he said it wasn't him.
It's not.
And I'm like, well, it smells like you've been cooking meth in the garage.
No, because I always smell it when I'm standing right here. It's something in this area. I don't smell it until I come in this area. It's either one of these spray bottles that you got mixed up somewhere.
No, it's nothing that I have.
Yes,
like
it is.
No, it's not.
It's something in this area.
It smells like gas.
You go over in that area, you don't smell it. You little area, you smell it. It's in this area. I'm telling you.
It's giving me a headache.
You come over here, you don't smell it at all.
Maybe it's that box.
Could be.
Sally, if your under your table looks anything like mine, it's probably you.
No, it's not.
But it's something in that area.
I mean, like, before he came in here, it didn't smell like gas and chemicals, and now it does, and it's giving me a headache.
I could be just getting it out of the bottle bag because you can see the discoloration in the box.
Yeah, it's probably the box. Just take the stuff out of it. Maybe the envelopes won't smell.
Okay, so Sally is gassy today.
It's not me, OJ. It is not me. It's not me.
The smeller's the feller.
Oh, those are express.
I can go back out the garage.
Skunk smells his own pew first.
I don't know what's going in. I think it's just
Oh my gosh.
We're brutal.
it just says quantity 90.
So are we out of microphones then?
Luggy.
Oh, these are the regular ones.
Those are regular, yeah.
Are you my fancy
Just
boy?
about-
My fancy
Yeah, there's 90 of them in here.
We have 2 sets of microphones.
So I can go right
That one
there.
doesn't have stuff on it?
No, it was on the top. That part of the bottom.
Okay, take that shit outside. I don't want it in here no more.
Take it outside. It's yeah.
It's not me, Mary. It's that box.
Oh, hey, oh.
It smells like a meth factory in
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Oh boy, now you're defending yourself to your viewers. How you don't
Hi, Buggy. Oh, my boy. Hi, Diesel.
Shut up, no meth for you.
Hey, go. Let them out, will ya? Sorry. They almost knocked my computer over.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Ooh. Large 3-day estate sale.
Ooh.
And it's near me.
Ooh.
And it's today.
Ooh.
Better go.
8 to 4. Let's see what they got here. 106 pictures. Maybe I won't go to dinner. Oh, there's a bunch of signs. Motor oil. Crown bicycle repair. Something. Some Crocs. The Crocs go
Hi,
for
Mike.
a lot of money.
Yeah, they're too hard to ship, Valerie. Unless you're into Crocs, I buy them, but I don't sell them. That's just my habit.
Yeah.
What city? I'm
You know, Crocs haven't been going as high as they usually do at the auctions. They used to bring
Yeah, well, I think the people that I like that kind of stuff, but usually most people my age bracket, that's a little old fashioned. I think a lot of those people that were into Crocs are kind of croaking.
I gotta show you guys this because.
Oh my gosh, I'm over here going, hello, are you guys talking about crock pots?
Crocs. No.
No, we're talking about Crocs.
No.
We're not talking about crock pots. We're talking about like cheese Crocs.
Cheese Crocs.
You know, like the ceramic.
No, like the kind you make sauerkraut in, or the kind you make
Yeah, the soft jelly ones you put on your feet.
I'm clueless.
a crock. You know, you make it's a big stoneware container that they used to do preserves in or whatever. They used to make like sauerkraut or pickles or stuff like that in it.
Like a pan?
No,
it's a big stoneware cylinder.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Like a Red Wing crock. Go Google Red Wing crock, and then you'll see what it looks like.
Okay.
Very so simmer down, stinky butt.
Shush, Sherry.
I only have this one bowl, so if you want to bring me a plate, I'll put my rice on it and you can use it.
Yeah, I'll be going to this.
You what?
I'm going to go to this sale today.
Yeah, it looks like a good one.
Can opener is either on the stove or the counter next to the stove.
What am I searching again?
Red Wing crock.
Red Wing.
Well, like
and a little hint, they're not shoes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to screen share this.
Well, both Red Wing and Croc will bring up shoes.
Oh, like they put butter in a long time ago.
Yeah. Cheese. The big ones they used to use for fermenting.
Should be able to go. Okay, so I'm Can you guys see that stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Present yourself, though.
Present yourself, Valerie. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I like that Starburst clock. If you want to.
Yeah,
ship
I
something.
like that too. I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool. How do I get to that? There we go.
I don't think you're presenting yourself.
Well,
I just presented myself.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So it says much mid-century
Ooh, that
items
clock.
from home.
That clock is a Starburst clock.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of architectural hardware there, which I guess if it's priced right, you can do door handles and stuff too. All right. Not the lock plates so much, but or hinges.
I love that buffet. We used to have a buffet like that. Got burnt up in the
What about the what are those square? Are those like square rulers?
No, they're planes. They're woodworking planes.
No, there's something. It's down. It's just the picture below it.
Oh, the one. Those are squares. Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
What about those dishes? Do you see those dishes? Or dishes?
I haven't found that far yet.
I
like the bathroom stuff. Wherever that bathroom stuff is, there's like a towel bar that is pink ceramic with a glass rod in between. That's kind of nice. I'm looking at the pictures.
There's a lot of paper.
Oh yeah.
There's like plays. There's an old. It looks like old popular mechanics.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a American Flyer locomotive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of cool.
Typewriters.
Oh man, that's nice. Oh man, that old. Well, this is probably too big for you, but they got one of these barn beam hand crank post drills. Those would do good.
Huh.
It'll probably be price tag, but I mean, it'd be pretty. You'd have to create it. It'd be pretty hard for you to ship.
Well, it looks like there's a lot of good stuff.
Oh yeah, big tool collector.
Mm-hmm.
And I got transits for surveying transit. Is that called a transit? Where the level thing they look through?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be going to this today.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
What about yardsticks? Yardsticks, do those do well?
Some that have advertising I've sold in the past for like 20 to 25. I mean, you can go and like just search the stalls, price highest first. I mean, maybe some that are like, let's say if it's like an old tractor brand, something like that might go higher. But it seems to me like they usually run in like if they're advertising that 20. That Johnson gas can there, that pressurized can, that's probably about a $70, $80 can there.
Really? Okay.
Looks like they're really keyed up on what they got. I mean, they even got the trucker hat. So.
Yeah, but you know what? You go check it out today, see what's there, and then you go back on the half off day.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you might find some deals on the full price day, but then you kind of scout it out and go back at that half off day.
Right. Yeah, and it's really, I mean, it's about 30 miles from me, so it's not a big deal. I will definitely go.
The pepper there, right by the fridge, the sauce in the fridge.
I will definitely be going to this.
They're probably gonna do the gas can with the outboard motor. I thought. I bet they put them together.
Man, that is a snow globe. I guess I used enough bubble wrap.
There. Thanks. Is that my last one?
So let's see. 105 North Main. Okay. Sale entrance is
Violet
behind the
Lemon for
library.
Valerie. If those Andrew Wyeth prints are 25 or less, grab them.
Andrew Wyeth.
Andrew Wyeth.
If they're $25 or less.
That's what she said.
Okay.
If they're 25 or less, grab them.
Okay. So I have to remember on Sunday, 12 to 4. And it says behind the library.
Is it close to you?
It's like 30 miles from me.
Oh.
Okay. Moved off-site to warehouse. Okay. I'll definitely be going to that.
Oh, it looks like a nice big one. Because there's going to be stuff that ain't even going to show up in the pictures that's going to be there.
Right.
Yep.
I like the old fruit press. That's too big to ship.
Yeah, the Starburst clock might be talked about. Good. Violet said if they are lithos, they bring great money.
Okay. Woohoo! I'm excited.
If you can get
sale.
Get that Starburst clock for a decent price, get that too.
Okay. All right, I'm going to a sale.
Look.
Oh, she's not leaving yet, I don't think.
No, I gotta go to the doctor first. I mean, I guess I could leave early and go before.
Sounds like a medicine disclaimer where you have to go check with your doctor first to see if you're healthy enough to go to sales.
Well, I mean, I gotta go pick my mother-in-law up, and she lives actually she lives right around that area. So I might. It's in Troy, Kansas. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, if it's in Troy, don't forget your big wooden horse.
Yeah.
Trojan man. Wow.
Check with your doctor first to make sure it's safe to do that.
All right. Sounds like there's going to be a haul video.
Mm-hmm.
See, they do have, on occasion they do have sales like that, but most of the time they're pretty, an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
But when they're like that, yeah, I definitely will jump on those.
Sales like that, even if you can't get anything, they're just fun to look at too.
Yeah.
Go up around and just look. You know.
What are the prices like there? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea what their prices are like. Just kind of have to see what happens. And it's definitely, it's,
Oh my God, look at this playbill, Jim.
it's definitely close enough where, you know, I can go today, and if Friday or if Sunday they have the half off, I can definitely go back. So. I might have to ditch the challenge for a little bit. I'm looking forward to a full report.
Well, you can start the challenge and leave it too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
You know, because like Sarah and Sally and stuff will be on.
Yeah, because I don't figure you'll win anyway. So.
Oh boy.
You never know. I could list before I leave.
There you go.
Yep, Violet Lemon. She said I won last week. When do I win the money?
Yeah, I have some fruit snacks if you want some.
Oh, wow. Where's that at?
This is at the estate sale Valerie's going to. I mean, that's really cool. Look at the door next to it. That's how big that headboard is.
Good morning.
Don't tell Mama J.
Jessica's here.
Don't tell Mama J.
Did Alana win last week?
Yes, she did. She got 2 points.
Did you send her the money?
No. Yeah.
she said, "Hey, I won last week. When do I win the money?"
I sent you the money.
Wait, what is going on? What is it changing this week?
No, I didn't send you the money. I think I did.
Oh. No, I didn't tell you I had fruit
it was
snacks.
$24. Now I gotta look.
Lori, I got my package.
Did you?
Yeah, thank you. It was very good.
You're welcome.
I'm very, very pleased.
Now I gotta check. I'm sure I did.
So Operation Find an Office Chair was a success yesterday.
Oh, good.
I got one for $6 at Video. And it's good enough. It's better than sitting on the floor.
Nope. I thought I sent that.
Oh, you were pretty sick.
Done.
Maybe I did it.
Items packed.
Uh-oh. There goes all your sale money. Well, there'll be other estate sales.
You were pretty out of it last week.
Yeah, she didn't feel good, so that didn't. Maybe you dreamt that you did it.
Maybe I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll send it to you today. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had sent that to you. Okay.
Well,
Are you sure, Alana?
You were pretty out of it last week.
I am sorry.
Oh.
That was my bad.
Way to go, Valerie. I'm just kidding.
I know. I suck.
I'm just kidding. We all know you were out of it last week. So.
Oh, yeah.
You were lucky you even had the challenge last week.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Alana. She just rolled it over into the pot. She said just keep it in the pot for a next challenge.
What?
Okay, that's cool. I will do that.
Double.
Yeah, if for some reason you guys don't get, if I for some reason forget to send you guys the money, definitely let me know.
Yeah, she's really not mean, guys. She's not going to be mad at you. She's really nice, actually.
Well, I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to leave it for the end of the month? Because next challenge will be the 11th. It'll go into next challenge. I've never won before, so I wasn't sure if it went 2 months in or not.
No,
yeah, it'll roll over to this Sunday. What? You never accepted the $20. Either shows canceled. Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, there's sometimes, like Dwayne sent me a super chat one time to my email that was not connected to my PayPal, and I had to accept it.
Huh.
Sometimes you have to accept it. Which I say, forget super chats. Just send me money on my PayPal.
Yeah. Because I mean, you don't get the full amount when you do a super chat. I think you only get like 60% when you do a super chat, and the rest goes to Google. So it's really not even. I mean, it's a nice gesture, but. So Violet Lemon, she said she wants to do it she wants to put her money in for the pot at the end of the month. That might make it a little, let's see, I'll just put it in there.
Yeah, Bridget, you only get about, what is it, 30 or 40% of super chat?
I think you actually get 60% of, I think it's 60%.
Was it 60%?
I think it's 60%, and then Google gets like 40%.
Oh.
But that's a pretty big chunk. If you're sending, $5, I mean that's not much. However you want to do it. I usually just put it over into the next challenge. Yeah, 60% is not so super exactly.
Me personally, I would rather have people go use my Amazon link when they buy something than give me a super chat. I think I would end up with more money that way.
Yeah.
And then I don't feel guilty that people are sending me money.
Well, I apologize, Alana, for that. I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad.
Is there a place you can go to see how long your account's been active on eBay?
Yeah, and you're my eBay. How long you've had your account? Yeah, in my eBay. You go to my eBay and I think it's under that one. Yeah, it's under seller dashboard. No, maybe not. That tells your total to date since you started. That doesn't say when. Telling me I could lose my top rated seller status if I don't get more transactions. What? Screw you, eBay.
Maggie Doodle says go to your page and just click on your name.
Oh yeah, it's all there too. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of the total transactions.
Like you go to account settings, is that what she's saying?
Yeah, it's underneath your name where you're. If you click on your name. Oh, mine's not saying it there either.
Oh, I see. Like when you're in your storefront type thing. It says member sent.
Oh yeah, member sent. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming your 90-day probation period doesn't start till your first sell, right?
I don't know. Everything's down. My listing impressions, my click-through rate, everything's down. Sales conversion, down. Everything's down. Oops. I'm 64% down from last year.
Wow.
I'm a top-rated seller now, but I get it and I lose it. Don't worry about it. None of my listings qualify anyways for it because I have 2-day handling time.
Well, you can still be a top-rated seller, just not top-rated plus.
Yeah, you don't get the discounts on those listings that are 2-day handling time.
Yeah, I know, but you still have a top-rated status though. But yeah, you don't get the discount unless you do 1 day. Yeah. I do 2-day too because it's not worth the discount to me to be rushed so tight with kids and stuff, and you being without a vehicle in and out of town and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't. That would be a nightmare.
Yeah, it says I'm top rated, but on none of my listings does it show top rated.
Huh.
Grandma Wrinkle says I printed a label last night, and eBay is still saying I need to print the label. Maybe try refreshing it.
It's just yeah, I would say just refresh and.
It's been a little glitchy lately.
Yeah.
To say the least. Yeah, so.
I wonder why it doesn't show me as top rated on my listing. I thought it did.
I can't see mine, but my mom can see it if she goes into my listing.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's something with eBay or if that's supposedly. I'm not sure, but I know mine does that also, and my mom said she can see it as top rated.
I don't usually look anyways because I don't care about top rated.
I prefer to have it. I don't know why, but I just do.
As long as I'm making money, I don't care. I know I'm top rated. I give good customer service, so.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go over there before I go to my mother-in-law's.
Oh, you're going to a sale?
I'm going to an estate sale.
Is it by you or by me?
No, it's by me.
Is it?
Yep.
Jessica's all ready to get going there too.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I have so much shit. I was just curious.
No, it's in Troy.
Okay. No, I'm not really. Yeah, no, I have too much stuff to list right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Who else spent here?
I'm gonna go and see what it's all about.
Valerie goes there and Jessica's already there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jessica.
Be about my look.
I wouldn't do that. I would tell her if I was going to go somewhere. I don't do that. But
I didn't grab that microphone system because I don't know.
I got it. That's what
Both of them? Because there's this like receipt.
I need to make some money back on all the money I've spent lately, so before I can do any shopping.
Parts.
Summer says, Valerie, do you plan on listing 30 days consistently? If so, go in and write down or screenshot your listing impressions after 2 weeks and check it again. Okay. Listing impressions.
Oh, this guy bought both of these copper things.
Where is that?
Where did we find it for scrap?
everything.
That grounding
Yeah.
thing and this thing in a tote. It's a winding.
Oh.
Listing. I don't even know where that's at. Listing impressions? Y'all know where that's at?
Yeah, it's under your seller performance.
Yeah. I remember seeing it several times. I just can't remember where it was.
Seller dashboard or seller performance. I think it's under performance. Yeah, performance.
What is that noise? Why does it
I'm
sound
here
like,
too.
sounds like somebody's got a waterfall going?
I'm here too.
You. Okay, it's not mine. Sarah, mute real quick.
Not mine.
What's going on?
Mute real quick. Oh yeah, it's Sarah. It sounds like you got a waterfall going.
All right, screw you guys. I'm going home.
Oh, come back to us, Tara. Come back.
Mitzi wants to know if you ever been to an estate sale before, Valerie.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to an estate sale before. They just don't have a lot of them around here, especially during the winter time.
Yeah.
No, she comes out to Tonganoxie. Ask her all about it.
If you watch that number and track your new listings, you'll find your sweet spot on what you need to list in order to be all green. Okay.
Oh, fucking headache. I'm not going to town today. I'm staying home.
I'm gonna write this in the history books.
Sounds like there's a ghost.
It's Lori.
What? What I do?
Do you have something playing or something?
It's almost like a reverb, like a.
I was singing.
Oh.
Whoa.
Sounds like
Well, the glitch the other day when we couldn't see anybody, and as soon as Lori left, we could see everybody.
I have a ghost. I'm telling you. I am a ghost.
Lori,
Cursed our YouTube.
We're blaming you, Lori, for everything now.
I did.
Yeah, that's my well song, Mary.
Violet Lemon, Tonganoxie, yeah. My husband was born and raised there. Born in Kansas City, but raised in Tonganoxie. That's
I live
cool.
right next to Tonganoxie.
Oh,
These
Valerie
worth
said it's
anything?
Lori's TV that makes that noise, she thinks. Oh, there you go, Todd. That'll sell.
Are these worth
Did it
anything?
sell? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep. Look up thumpers.
That's a percussion massager.
Yeah, make sure you put thumper in your title.
I wonder where this has been.
I don't think you want to
worry
know.
about it. Just wipe it down with alcohol. It's all good. Yeah, they sell all the time. Get that thing listed. I just sold one that was beat to shit for like $30. So
Really?
what brand is that?
Homedics.
What's the model?
PA400H.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Anything that starts with PA.
Here's a bolo for you guys. Peruvian Connection for
It's
clothing.
about, oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Did it come with anything?
Yeah, I got a bunch of little different bumper things.
Oh God.
Does it have a little bag?
Yeah, it's got a little bag.
Yeah, so you're looking at anywhere from $50, $65, $75.
Really? Woo.
Yeah.
Why do people sell them? I mean, do they just like grow apart, or what happens?
Here's one that went for $80.
Oh my gosh.
I love you.
I have one that is, it's not Homedics brand or anything, and it doesn't, like whenever I put it in, like eBay didn't have any solds, and I kept it. It was good. It's a good massager, and it's probably better than the some of the Homedics one I found.
I've never sold one of those for less than $30. Any brand.
Some of them are cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the ones that I've found have been cheap, but and they're older and stuff like that. But yeah, Homedics is good. But I've even found cheap Homedics ones.
Valerie, get your mind out of the gutter. Those are so big. What would you do with that thing other than massage your neck or back?
Yeah, okay. It's an eraser. It erases loneliness. Oh
My
no,
other
no,
place
no.
and my other place.
Oh, God.
Well, guys, I am going to go to this estate sale, so I'm going to shut it down.
All right.
I'm going to go see what I can find.
Mike has a question.
What's
Have fun.
Mike has a question real quick. I was selling remote speakers for $40, had 7, and another at auction picked up 40 units. We have been racing to the bottom, now at 30. He has over 30 left. Do I let him sell his out now? I'd keep them listed for what you got them and see what you can do, and eventually he'll run out and yours will sell.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have some fun.
Have a great weekend. See you on Sunday for the listing challenge.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.